What's up guys, Renasant here, welcome back to the channel. We are rocking some new gear today. We have the Dragon Tooth +5 with a Tower Shield +10, Fangbore Helm, Embraced Armor of Favor, Giant Gauntlets, and Golem Leggings. We look pretty gnarly, and that's okay. So I went back and got my souls, of course, and I've come back to the elevator that we saw right before we hit the Coliseum. Killed all the enemies again. I want to show you guys that that side is the other side of the elevator. And there's also an item over here, which is just simply a soul item, but even so, we'll take it. So let's just go in here, because this is actually a shortcut. You'll see a couple things going on here. You can actually see Ulasil right there. But it's interesting, so that goes down right there. We can see that's actually the fog gate, and that's the bridge right there. So remember, the bridge is like right there, right? Like right there. Now it's fog gate. And so there's a couple things here. This is actually not the way to proceed. We will go down there eventually, but not quite yet. Right now, we just want to go over here and talk to this cool cat. And boy, is he cool looking.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the pass.
It's exactly what happened. How did you know?
Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
So this is Marvelous Chester. He sells a couple things here. Nothing really worth getting. Humanities at 10k a pop. Homeward Bones, Lloyd's Talisman. So nothing crazy. He does sell feather arrows though, so that's always good to have. Might actually buy a couple arrows here.
Did you happen across Knight Artorias, the legendary Abysswalker from the old tales? Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me.
Knight Artorias. Oh, we haven't met him yet.
So, what did that giant mushroom make you do? Not that I care. It's none of my business. I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know?
I don't know you that well. Alright, so that's Marvelous Chester. Here's the shortcut that we actually wanted. I misspoke earlier. Uh-oh. Well, that was dangerous. I love these little shortcuts too, by the way. They're so interesting. Alright, so this is actually a shortcut. So this is that elevator that didn't work at first. But hopefully we won't need it. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Oh, sorry guys. Had to sneeze there. Alright, so Chester wanted to know if we had come across... Nope. Damn it. Artorias. Knight Artorias yet. We have not yet. But I feel we may soon. Like through there, maybe? But it's pretty cool, because you get a nice little vista of things to come here. This is actually I guess you could say Ulasil Township is what it's called. So it's the actual city of Ulasil. It looks kind of like a decrepit, dying city. And there's a reason for that. So, let's see if we finally get to meet this awesome Knight Artorias that we've heard so much good stuff about. Remember, in our timeline, Artorias is still, you know, chief. Like, I mean, he's not there, but people revere him. Let's see, where is Artorias' great sword there? Hunt to the Dark Rise and the sword strikes hard against Dark Souls. So that doesn't say anything, but the ring specifies that, you know, he was the traverser of the Abyss. He conquered the Abyss, all this great stuff. Well, as it turns out, it might not be 100% accurate. Alright. Artorias doesn't look as friendly as everybody made him out to be. Knight Artorias. Well, howdy doody. So, in case you can't tell, Knight Artorias has actually been completely and totally corrupted by the Abyss. I hate to say that, because it's sad, but it's true. You can tell he's just, there's Abyss slinging off of him all over the place. Oh, he just got hopped up. God, this is probably one of the cooler boss fights in Dark Souls. Woo! And he killed us. Probably not using the right weapon to deal with him. I may actually use a little bit lighter of a weapon here, like the Estoc. All right, so but it's kind of good that we died, honestly, because now I get a chance to talk about it. So yeah, Artorias. A couple things here actually. He's clearly, I mean, clear as day, been corrupted by the Abyss. I mean, he's got Abyss all over him. He's slinging it around. He's not very nice. So people have been talking about how he could never be corrupted by it, how it was this, he's this amazing thing, all this stuff. As it turns out, and in reality, now this doesn't make a lot of sense for our timeline, right? Because in our timeline, he's known as the Abysswalker. If somebody traversed the abyss, period. Somebody had to have. I mean, otherwise there wouldn't be all these stories and everything of them, you know? But it damn sure wasn't Artorias. I mean, that's painfully obvious. Another thing you'll notice is, I believe it's his left arm, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's his left arm is actually completely useless. He is attacking us with his right arm, and his left arm is just kind of slinging around. Hey Chester, we did see Artorias.
Oh, still alive, are you?
Barely.
Anything that you might need?
Alright. So let's give it another try here. And again, notice his I believe it's his left arm. Just completely just flopping around and useless, really. Homie, I just want my souls. He's kind of fat rolling there, isn't he? He just slang Abyss at us, yeah. So look at that arm there. So you see, we're not doing much damage, but solid damage nonetheless. So that's when he's super Artorias there. Basically just does more damage, has higher defense, and is much more aggro. Ow. And you can see he is just ultimate aggro here. Whew. Watch out when he does that. Ow. Ooh, good dodge, friend. So he doesn't have too much health left here. Shouldn't be too much longer now before he is deceased. So again, we're just poking him, but you know what? It's effective. Or not. Alright, Artorias. We're gonna try a different tact here. A very, very different tact. Because the main thing with Artorias is just being able to dodge and, well, not necessarily dodge and being able to tank hits. So we're going to put on some beefy armor. Oh, whew. That was terrifying. Die, you. And guess what? We're going to attack him with his own damn sword. The Great Sword of Artorias. That's right. Sorry, Artie. We're going to do you in with your own weapon. And on top of that, we are going to be wearing full and total protection gear. And that's the beauty of it too, of having Havels, is you can do this. Now you may be a little slow, maybe a little fat rolling, but that's okay. Alright, Artorias, where you at? Where you at? Might put, while I'm at it. And some people don't have any trouble with Artorias. I always do, personally. I'm not saying he's a tough boss, like a super tough boss, but I don't know, I just always have trouble with him. $411 damage there. Come on, Artorias. That's unfortunate that we missed. Yeah. Damn it. Alright, that didn't work. Let's make sure we have all our stuff repaired here. I wish you could just repair all of this. Alright. Alright, we're in it now. We're in it. I might actually, I don't know. See, I don't know. Do I want to be able... Well, we're not fat rolling. It's hard to tell, man. I knew he'd take a couple tries just because I'm so inadequate when it comes to fighting him. But I don't know if we should use a lighter armor or not. Might put that on there. We can try again. Get our souls back. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so it's all about finding the right weapon and the right armor combo. Whew. That did it. Soul of Artorias. Soul of Lorgwyn's knight Artorias, who is consumed by the Abyss. The legend that Artorias repelled the Abyss only told half of the story. It seems that he was actually defeated and his honor preserved by some unsung hero who is the true victor over the Abyss. So in case you haven't figured it out yet, we are in fact the ones who conquered the Abyss. Artorias here was corrupted 10 ways to Timbuktu. I mean, he was straight up corrupted. We'll wear some paladin armor, Xanthus crown, guardian gauntlets, and Xanthus waistcloth. Yeah. Yes, so he was in fact corrupted, and we in fact were the ones who traversed the Abyss. So it's pretty cool that the player character is actually built into the lore already. I've always found that really interesting. Come through here and get this soul of a hero. Now this next little area is actually locked, so we won't actually be able to check it out for right now. But you can hear it. You can hear something in there. If you listen closely. So we will come back to that. For now, we're just going to go down here, and I'm just going to pop my head in this next area here. Only because we just need to get like the item. But this area coming up is actually for online multiplayer. It's not for single player. It's called the Gazebo of Stoicism. So we'll enter it to get the Purple Coward's Crystal. But yeah, this is actually... Yeah. This is actually an online play area. Where is that Purple Coward's Crystal? There it is. Quit Battle of Stoicism. So victory in this battle once led to an ancient Anor Londo. But even in the absence of its overseer, capitulation is a disgrace. In the name of a warrior's honor, do not quickly resort to use of this crystal. So this supposedly leads to Anor Londo. So it's kind of like the pre-Sin's Fortress, Sin's Fortress. One thing though that's really, if you haven't figured it out by now, I hope you have, but Ulasil is Darkroot Garden, right? That whole area of Ulasil is Darkroot Garden, guaranteed. Not only is it Darkroot Garden, but Darkroot Basin is actually below us as well, because this is just in the past. We didn't actually travel anywhere physically. We traveled somewhere. Well, I mean, we didn't travel to a place when we were snatched up. We traveled to a time. And one more Kindle. We want 20. Give us 20. And now that we've rested, let's see. Might have to save quit. Yeah. So let's actually save quit out of the game here. Hello. You'll notice there's a little grave here. Got a similar outfit to Painting Guardians.
You, is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
Definitely not.
Yes, of course. I must not be presumptuous. Artorius would not have approved.
So you probably wouldn't know who this is yet. One thing interesting
Have you changed your mind?
you can do, of course, you can give her the soul. She doesn't attack you, but you can actually go put the soul, store it in your bonfire inventory, and she'll have some different dialogue. But effectively, who this is Lord's Blade Kieran. So this is, in fact, another one of Gwyn's 4 knights. This is the one who possessed the Hornet Ring.
You humans, always taking what you please.
And she has a lot of HP, mind you. You can see she's using these twin daggers.
How? You humans, my dear.
You humans, my dear Artorias. So, tells us one thing, she's not a human. The other thing it tells us is that Artorias may have been more than just a friend to her. It may have been a love interest. We get a lot of stuff. The Gold Tracer, the Silver Tracer, and Lord's Blade set here. So, a robe common to all of the Lord's Blades. These deadly women shift nimbly between layers of darkness, etching streaks of gold into the night air, and planting visions of terror into the minds of their targets. Awesome porcelain mask. I love this. The Cyclops headpiece is common to all of the Lord's Blades. It's lined with ivory locks of hair. And then the tracers. Dark Silver Tracer, which is a dagger used by Lord's Blade Kieran. The victim is first distracted by dazzling streaks of the Gold Tracer, then stung by the vicious poison of this dagger. And you can see it has an S scaling with dex. It doesn't show a poison auxiliary effect, but I believe it does actually inflict a little bit of poison. Where is the Gold Tracer? And you can see it inflicts bleed auxiliary effect 300. It's the curved sword used by the Lord's Blade Kieran. Kieran brandishes her sword in a mesmerizing dance, etching the darkness with dire streaks of gold. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, that's 2 of the 4 Knights of Gwyn that we have found in this one area. So this next area goes into the heart of Ulasil. We're at 30 minutes here, so I'm actually not going to do this just yet. Actually think I want to go to Firelink's Shrine right quick. And I'm hoping for the best here, but I'm not 100% sure. One thing we want to do, though, I know for a fact, is talk to Griggs.
Oh, there you are. Just so you know, Master Logan has left on his own again. It seems that he is still determined to find the famed regal archives in Anor Londo. I intend to search for him. Only before I leave, there is one thing I wish to do. You see, Master Logan has left most of his books. With them, I could teach you Logan sorcery. You have done much to assist me. Before I leave on this journey, I will teach you all that Logan has to share. Oh, hello. You made it. Then let us begin. As promised, I shall bequeath Master Logan's sorcery to you.
Of course, little does he know, we've already bought all of Logan's sorceries, but that's fine. we'll buy them again.
It's not that I'm concerned, even if well, it's really.
Alright, now that we've bought all of Logan's sorceries, Griggs should leave. He should GTFO out of here. I know that didn't make much sense. Oh snap, you know what? Can't actually do this quite yet. So I think I accidentally attacked Dommel of Xena, or Xena of Dommel. So he's gonna be hostile. Luckily, I believe there's a way to fix that. We'll go to Undead Parish, I guess. This may be the quickest way, hopefully. Hopefully this will work. It's been a long time, and I mean years, since I've accidentally attacked an NPC. I don't want to go into Sin's Fortress, that's for damn sure. Love how my head just phases right through the ceiling there. Let's say, are y'all really gonna chase me? Does that really seem like the right move? Where in the hell? There we go. Oh! Super parried. Balder straight sword? Side sword? I do need to farm these guys for the Baller side sword. I've just been lazy as of late. I have more poise than y'all can ever imagine. So much poise. Actually, I don't have that much poise, if we're being honest, but... You may be wondering, where the hell am I going? Well, I actually missed an NPC at the very beginning of the game. Of course, you remember this is where we fought the gargoyles. There's actually an NPC in here that we missed named Oswald the Pardoner. There he is. And he doesn't pop down here until you ring the Bell of Awakening. So usually what I do is I ring the bell and I immediately homeward bound. But he's chilling.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Kareem, the Park. No dearest to that fair, yet magnanimous of course, cometh out to confess, or to accuse, or indeed all sins.
Yes. Please, first of all, learn gesture. Second of all, we want to request absolution. 73,000 souls. Whew. So, he has a couple of things here. Indictment. Slip sold by Bishop of Velka, Goddess of Sin. If you're killed by an invader, use this to report the crime of that trespasser. Book of the Guilty. The Goddess of Sin, Velka, oversees this list of the guilty who have disrespected the gods or their covenants. So this is all online stuff. Karmic Justice is a miracle of the black-haired witch Velka. Temporary auto counter versus heavy damage. For each sin, there is a punishment, and it is the task of Goddess Velka to define the sin and mete out that punishment. And then Velka's Talisman. Medium for casting miracles of the gods. Cast miracles not by drawing upon faith, but intelligence. Blood bite and poison bite rings.
If thou committeth a crime, there is no.
Alright, so hopefully with that, we should be able to talk to Xena of Dommel. Dommel of Xena. I always forget which one it is. Yeah, he's sitting down. That's how you know he's not standing up, looking all PO'd. Ow. Listen, you. Now, sadly, we definitely don't have enough souls, I'm pretty sure. There we go. So we need 20, 40, 60, 80.
Well, that is a shame, but no comeback, not if they'll be
80,000 souls. Let's see if we can swing it. So one thing to note is you cannot make a boss weapon with the Guardian Soul. So I always say just eat it. Crunch it immediately. It's 12,000 souls, and like I said, you cannot make a boss weapon with that. All the rest you can, though. It's 5,000 a piece. Okay. So let's do this. Let's go 11 of those. We need about 6,000 more souls here. So we should be able to do 3 of those, maybe? Yeah. There we go. So we're gonna buy. First, let's read it. So, armor of Artorias the Abysswalker, even though he wasn't an Abysswalker. The death of the armor's owner can be surmised from the corrosive dark of the abyss and the tattered azure blue cape, once a symbol of pride and glory. Ah, tisk tisk, Artorias, tisk tisk.
Thank you. I have this funny feeling we'll make.
Well, we'll just have to see, won't we, friend? Alright, so that's all I wanted to do down here, guys. So we will head back to Ulasil Township. And we probably won't wait until the next episode to traverse forward here. Yeah. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, comment, and hit that subscribe button for me. And we'll see you next time. Bye.